You know that moment when you walk into a room and without a word, your body just starts to fold into itself? It's not just nerves, it's a full body shutdown. Your shoulders curve in, your breath gets tight, and all of your words just evaporate. That's not you being nervous. Your body is just doing what it's been trained to do, shrink. Most people try to think their way into confidence. Be positive, believe in yourself, you've got this, you can do it. And that's wonderful, but that's only one side of the coin. On the other side of the coin is everything that our bodies are doing in order to signal to our minds that we are confident, that we do have this, that we do have that level of self-belief. It's called embodied cognition. And that is where our minds and our bodies are constantly speaking to each other and sending signals. The mind is saying, you've got this, believe in yourself, you're confident, you know the speech, you can deliver the speech. The body is saying something completely contradictory by shrinking in the moment. The body is saying, I don't believe I've got this. I don't believe I'm confident. In fact, people are going to judge me. They're going to question why I'm even here in the first place. Your body holds power. And when your body signals threat, amygdala kicks in and takes over all of your responses. If you'd like to find out more about the amygdala, I talked about it in a previous video. I'll link it up top and I'll leave a description in the box below. A client once asked me, why is it that I walk into a meeting room completely prepared? I know I have the answers, but when the time comes for me to speak up, I just can't bring myself to do it, or I do it in a way that nobody around me even takes notice. Upon reflection, she realized that when she walked into the room, she first chose a seat that made her as invisible as possible. Second, when she sat in that seat and took her space in that seat, she made herself as small as possible. And in doing that, she sent micro signals to everyone in the room that I'm not worthy, I'm not worth being listened to. And so they delivered. They didn't listen when she spoke. With this awareness, she walked into the next meeting determined to utilize this to her advantage. She took a seat where she would be noticed. She sat up completely straight in her chair. She rolled her shoulders back and now took up all of her space. She didn't bring her arms towards her and just shrink within herself. She kept her arms on the armrest or placed them in front of her on the table, taking notes while others were speaking. And when it came time for her to speak, she paused, she made sure that her body was exuding confidence, and then she spoke deliberately and clearly, and everyone in the room listened. Micro signals like your body language, your posture, your eye contact are sending signals before you even open your mouth to speak. If you're signaling, I don't want to be seen with your body language, people are going to oblige. So take notice of what your body language is doing and what you're communicating through your posture and body language, and tailor it to achieve the outcomes that your mind is already prepping you to achieve. You can alter your mental state simply by altering your physical state. Adjust how you're feeling and thinking in the moment by adjusting what your body is doing. Think of your body language when you're in a stress situation. What is it that you're doing all the way from the top of your head down to your tippy toes? What does your spine look like? What do your shoulders look like? What are you doing with your arms and your hands? And what do your facial muscles look like? Are they all tight and constricted, or are they relaxed and open? When we are facing moments of threat, our bodies naturally reflect the emotional state that we're in. All change starts with awareness. First, you've got to notice what your body language is doing and what it's communicating. And the secret is your body language is not just communicating to those around you that are now going to respond directly based on what your body language is saying, but your body language is controlling and manipulating what it is you're going to think. If you're putting yourself into a stressed or low power position where all of you is just trying to roll up and shrink in size, you are going to shrink your ability to think. Amygdala triggers, and when amygdala triggers, all you're going to be able to do is to go into an emotional reaction state, and you will just react in that moment. Your intellect is squashed. Your intellect is diminished. You're closing the door to your ability to think and respond rationally in that moment. An easy way to remember is a low power position. Everything in your body becomes inward and smaller, and you're shrinking. And in a high power position, everything moves outward and it's expanding, and you're making yourself look and feel a lot more confident. In a low power position, your chin is down, everything is just looking in a southerly direction. In a high power position, your chin is up and everything is looking straight forward or slightly elevated. For all those women out there that have been trained to cross your legs and cross your feet and always keep everything petite and neat, what you're doing is you're working against science. Our bodies adjust the chemical balance within us. Every time we make ourselves smaller, every time we're shrinking, we're increasing the level of stress hormone and we're reducing the amount of confidence hormones flowing through our bodies. So utilize your body in order to drive the level of confidence that you're wanting to experience. Think of your body like a Wi-Fi signal. Open posture, high signal. Low posture, low signal. Everybody wants high signal. You could think of utilizing your body language and your posture as fake it till you feel it. But when we say fake it, then we bring up all of these questions of, am I then being unauthentic? Am I then not showing up as my true self? Well, your true self is meant to be a rational, logical thinking being. Your true self is meant to be able to deliver all of that expertise and skills and knowledge that you have in a moment. Your true self is meant to respond in a thoughtful manner. Your true self is not meant to shrink and become invisible and not be heard. If you need to fake it till you feel it, then fake it till you feel it. But the fact is, if you're not using body language and your posture to drive the mindset and the confidence that you're wanting in that moment, you are missing a beat, and you're missing the opportunity to utilize a very simple strategy in order to help you deliver the best version of yourself. This isn't about faking confidence. This is about showing confidence so that you can feel more confident. The next time you are prepping for a stressful moment or you're in a stressful moment, utilize your body language to your advantage. Here's a 3-step reset that can help you. Step 1, awareness. You've got to notice what is happening in your body and the messaging that it's sending up to your brain and out into the world. The second step is anchor. Anchor yourself in the present so that you can do something differently. An instant anchor to utilize and that's accessible at any time, anywhere is your breath. Try the 4-6-8 breath reset. I talk about it in another video. I'll link it up above and down below. When you breathe, you bring yourself back into the present moment and you prime yourself for action. The next step is adjust. Straighten up your spine, roll your shoulders back, keep your chin up, open up your posture as much as you possibly can given the environment that you're in, and notice how the open posture is now allowing you to feel more confident in that moment. Do this reset as often as you need to. Habits are hardwired into our bodies in the same way it's hardwired into our daily behaviors. In order to shift your level of calm, clarity, and confidence, in order to elevate the way you're thinking and behaving in any given moment, utilize your body language to put you back into a state of confidence and to give you the best chance possible of delivering at the level you'd like to in that situation. The 3-step reset is great in the moment, but if you constantly find yourself feeling stressed, anxious, deflated, then try a daily reset. A daily reset literally is for 2 minutes in the morning, stand in front of a mirror and put yourself into a strong Wonder Woman or Superman pose. And just like the superheroes do, stand up tall. Every bit of you just exuding power and confidence and strength. Put your arms on your hips, feet slightly apart, and keep a smile on your face. And when you're doing that, and if you're doing it for as little as 2 minutes every day, you're going to condition your brain to feel more confident. This is the mindset challenge. It's all about elevating calm, clarity, and confidence. Body language is a secret tool in your artillery. Utilize it wisely. If you enjoyed this video and maybe took away something you can apply in your daily life, a thumbs up would be great. And if you haven't subscribed already, a subscribe would be great. I look forward to seeing you on the next video of our Mindset Challenge series. Thank you for joining me here today. Bye-bye.